A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. What a way to finish your season in paradise and perhaps with a victory in the Hawaii Bowl. It's the Utah Utes and the Stanford Cardinal. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in with Morgan Scally. He told me before the game, in the locker room, he's telling his team before the game, this is the beginning of next year. They are a little disappointed they didn't make it to the college football playoff, but they want to use these extra 15 practices, this bowl game opportunity, as a starting point for next season. The next season starts today. That's the message as they take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this all
makes a grab and room to run. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Warren. Under fire. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Fighting off the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll run play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They looked pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical third down, the D coordinator dials it up, the pass rush at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back and go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
They'll run for it. It's Parker. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Makes his man miss. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This time he wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little
Those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
And the Utes have it with a 1st and goal. Around the edge, it's Parker. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Powers through the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Finds his man in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Running inside, it's Parker. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Back to pass, it's Dampier. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got it on the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Here's a gift to Parker. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Got it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll run with Parker. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's fourth. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. He'll run it again. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Stanford to the line on third and long. Back to throw, it's Warren. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. To the air on first down. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Simmons. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time. Right when the wide receiver breaks, the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yardage.
The pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Utes want to crank the tempo. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. And it's a sack. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They boot it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's fourth. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second. Lofts one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Looking for a man. It's Warren. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. At at the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll give it to Parker. Could be an alley. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're
on the nasty move, and now he's got room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Past the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Dampier. On target. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Field goal is good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
Quick release on the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now on second down. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. To the air, it's Dampier. Steps away to find some room. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Parker. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the move, it's Bray. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it down to the 35-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Slithers into space. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Bray. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires complete to the right. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be fourth down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Utes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. It's complete on the right side.
And in this situation, late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Warren. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Using his legs, it's Bray. Fights off a defender. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They boot it away on fourth down. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on second and inches. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw, it's Warren. He wants a big play here late. Got his man downfield. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
Well, finally this offense is able to show a bit of a pulse. I mean, we haven't seen this all game, but how about that play? Generating an explosive one in the passing game. They're obviously trailing here in the fourth quarter. Maybe that's the play that's going to give them some life and give them a chance to win this game.
Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. But a little time, lets it go. This time he's got it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Into the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.